Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kush Tracey and I am a transformational speaker and an author. So today's video, I get this question a lot of times. People ask me, how do I know that I am in a toxic relationship? Well, I'm going to give you my 2 cents surrounding this particular topic. But at the end of the day, do remember that not everyone is aware of some things that they're doing. So if you address things and these people choose to ignore the things you're addressing, then that tells you a lot about them. Do not call what is red, orange, purple, or hot pink. So how do you know you are in a toxic and unhealthy relationship? When you find yourself in a space where you're not able to address issues, you're not able to bring about your concerns, you're not able to be authentic in how you converse, you're not able to speak your truth and speak your mind because you fear that this person is going to respond in a negative way, they're going to get angry, they're going to get frustrated, they're going to stop talking to you or give you the silent treatment. Some of the things I've come to discover is that there are so many people in relationships. In other words, let me call them situationships or entanglements. They're not able to speak their mind. They're not able to ask the questions that need to be asked. So a lot of times the conversation surrounds a lot of eggshelling and, just going around, beating around the bush without getting to the cause, to the actual point that they want to say, because they don't know how this other person is going to respond. So instead of raising the concerns, which are actually very legit, you are afraid of doing this because the other person never responds to your questions or concerns in a positive way. They're always negative, like, why are you asking that? Or they sometimes assume and ignore the questions which you have. So they don't want to answer the questions. They don't want to respond or to give you a specific answer. They might give you something like, let's just go with the flow and see where this goes. Avoiding the main conversation. You might be seeking for clarity, but then again, they're not ready to give that to you. So they're like, let us see. So when you see what is red, don't call it hot pink, don't call it magenta, don't call it maroon, call it what it is. This person is not sure about you. In a relationship and you're not able to speak your mind and to speak your truth and to ask the necessary questions, you're afraid of being straightforward and direct. Then again, are you really in a healthy relationship? Or even, should you be in that relationship with such a person that you cannot be real with? If you fear bringing up the hard conversations with this particular person, do you think you'll be able to do life with this particular person? Because you need to understand, life can be lifing sometimes. And the more life is lifing, things get hard. And if you're not able to move past these things in the relationship stage, can you imagine getting married to someone who does not care about what you think and how you see things and what you expect and what concerns you have? Like, they don't care. It's all about them, what they want, and they do things according to their own pace and the way they want to do things. So better sit down and ask yourself the right questions. The other thing is, if you are with someone who tells you it's unless it's my way or it's the highway. So this person wants you to submit to what they say without questioning. When they say jump, you ask how high, but you don't have an opinion. This person wants you to do everything that they want you to do, and they don't care about how you feel about the thing they're asking you to do. So they could care less about your boundaries, what you want, what you like. It's all about what they want and how it makes them feel when you're doing the things they want. So you're going to lose yourself when you're around this person. You're not your authentic self. You cannot even thrive as an authentic person. So what happens is, you're with someone and this person says, this is what we do here. He does not ask about your opinion. He only states what he expects to be done. So in other words, you're with someone who's a dictator. Unless two are in agreement, can they really work together? So you better figure out, do you want to be with someone who's a dictator, or do you want a partner in life? Do you want someone you can sit down, come to a consensus and agree to disagree, or disagree to agree, but with mutual respect, considering all factors? And also considering how each of you feels about the particular topic. Not because one of you feels superior to the other, that the other one is more of a slave and a servant than a partner and an equal in the relationship. Because you need to understand this. Equality is one thing. Equity is a different thing. So at the end of the day, the man is always the head of the house, yes? But then again, a woman is not a slave to the man, but is a helper. They're equal, but they're different. So if you have someone who threatens to walk away and to leave if you don't agree to what they want and what they say and what they desire and doing things their way, then you are in a very toxic and unhealthy relationship, because you're not supposed to be in a dictatorship relationship. The other thing is, when you find yourself with someone who does not take accountability or responsibility, at the end of the day, as I said, equality is one thing, equity is a different thing. So men are supposed to be the head of the homes, right? Men are supposed to lead. But at the end of the day, if you're with someone who does not care about anything, they just want to exist, you do everything. And even when they do the wrong thing, they don't want to take accountability and accept what they've done is wrong and it has hurt you. But they want you to understand them even without them apologizing. And not just any apology, a sorry, ile apology, you know what, I'm sorry that I hurt you by doing XYZ. Because sometimes people say they're sorry, not because of what they did, it's because of the reaction you've given them. So, are you with that kind of a person? Someone who's not accountable to their actions. They do whatever they want to do and they don't want to explain nothing. And you claim that you are in a relationship with someone. Maybe you're in a relationship with yourself, you just do not know. Someone who's not accountable, someone who's not responsible, someone who goes out there, does whatever it is they want to do, and then they come back to you and they expect no questions. Don't ask me a question. I'm living my own life. If they want to live their own life, that is enough information for you to understand that this person does not want to be with you and does not want to do life with you. So again, red ain't hot pink. If you are with someone who's abusive, it can be emotionally abusive, mentally abusive, financially abusive. Someone who wants to see you beg for the bare minimum in the relationship, beg for their acceptance, beg for their validation, beg for their love, beg for their care. Someone who's always trying to manipulate situations so that you can feel bad about what you stand for, what you're asking, who you are, so that they can feel good about themselves. If you're with someone who's always trying to suppress you, suppress your needs, suppress your voice, they're emotionally abusing you. Sometimes it's financially. They know maybe they make more money than you, so they want to make sure they frustrate you to a point of you becoming a beggar in that relationship. My dear, it's time to walk away. As I said, it's better to end and get a broken heart from ending a relationship than to end up in a marriage with the person that you knew this person was not for you and end up in misery. So be very careful about what you call healthy relationships and what you call okay and what you tolerate in the name of it's a relationship because you need to be in a relationship. I tell people, you need to get to a place where you are okay being alone. You're okay standing for yourself. You're okay being in loneliness. And it's better to be lonely than to be with the wrong person crying each and every night. Take your time to think about what you're in. Ask yourself the right questions. Can I trust this person with my story? Can I trust this person with my past? Can I trust this person with my future? Because you need to understand this. Some people can only love you based on the level you are at right now, based on who you are right now. And for some of you, you might want to grow, you might want to change, but this other person is not willing to go through that. So meaning you're with someone who loved you for the now, but they never loved you for the future. So there's so many dynamics that you need to consider, to look at, to talk about before you decide to commit to someone in the name of marriage. With that, I'll ask this question. Are you in a healthy relationship or are you in a toxic and unhealthy relationship? I'll see you in the next video.